Not that. Oh, Mother, I wish you were here.
So I totally forgot about this mission. And welcome back to Ghost of Tsushima. As you can see, I have the Gosaku armor. I've been doing some things off camera. I'm picking up on this mission that I left off before my little hiatus with Miss Yuriko, which should unlock me the next poison dart. So let's get to it.
Young master, would you like something to eat?
I'm fine, Yuriko. I just need the poison. You are trying to remember the ingredients.
They were flowers. You remember them, don't you? The ones I planted at your family cemetery.
I remember washing the graves. Father made me hold buckets of water from the lake.
He knew it would make you strong and teach you to respect your ancestors. Don't you remember the flowers, Jin?
Spider lilies.
That's right.
Do not endure. Profound.
With enough spider lilies, you can craft a poison that makes rats go mad. Tear each other to pieces. It's awful.
It's for a good cause. Just make it strong enough to work on men.
If you think it's necessary. I know
I do.
exactly where to find what we need. This way.
This part of the forest. I was here when I was a child.
After your mother passed away.
I refused to believe she was gone. So I ran from home and came here.
Your mother loved to take long walks here.
I searched until sundown. I kept shouting for her. But she was gone. I was lost.
You were missing for 3 days. Nearly dead by the time your father found you.
I've never seen him so angry.
Angry at himself for failing to protect you. I've seen your father before countless battles. And he was never more worried than the sleepless nights he spent searching for his only son. Not much farther to the cemetery. I wonder what your father would make of the ghost.
He would disapprove, like my uncle.
Don't be so sure. They argued often. Kazumasa thought your uncle too rigid, willfully blind to possibilities. Kazumasa had imagination.
Imagination? My father?
You're like him in more ways than you know.
The island has a context. I don't know if that's a compliment anymore.
Careful.
Disrespecting the dead.
Stay here.
Look at the feet, look at the feet, look at the feet. Never betrays you.
тэнд байгаа юу? Сумуда! Сум шугмалчиж болсон. Сум алдагдаа. Нэг хүн сум талдаа. Сумнаас нь болгоомжуул. Ой, өнөөхийг чи хардаа. Хаа. Угаас самраач номсон тэр биш вэ? Ой, өнөөхийг чи хардаа. Тэд энэс мултарч чадахгүй. Ямар нэг юм харахгүй. Сумуда! Нэг хүн бидэнд дөө хараад байна. Тэд харваач вэ? Сумнаас болгоомжил. Хийсэн хүнийг нь олж ир. Сумуда. Тэнд байна.
That.
Yes, it's safe to look for the spider lilies.
Why would we look for them here?
Isn't this where you used to plant them?
Oh, no, not here. It's been so long. They're in another cemetery. Your great aunt's branch of the family. It's not far.
Not man. I'm Nobu.
Yuriko, do you remember? I was 5 or 6. I had a nightmare about this forest. A fight.
It wasn't a nightmare. I told you it was to keep you calm.
That was real? I remember men shouting.
Our retinue was returning home late one night. We were ambushed by Ronin.
The Ronin must have been dangerous. My father's samurai were frightened.
Not of the Ronin. Of Kazumasa.
Of my father? Why?
He and his samurai drove the Ronin off. But Kazumasa pursued them on foot. You could hear their screams. He returned to us just before dawn, covered in blood. Some of his own men mistook him for a demon of the forest. Do you recognize this lake?
We used to meditate here.
How you'd fidget.
You told me to pretend I was a rock, and all I wanted was to swim.
The view's much better from the shore. Join me, young master. These old bones need a rest.
Oh, such beauty.
This time you'll have to keep me from fidgeting. Some of my favorite memories happen
Gorgeous.
at this lake.
Stopping a child's fidgeting?
Your mother and I would come here when she was pregnant with you.
We should keep moving.
A grown man, and you still can barely sit
We
still.
can meditate again. After the war.
Yes, young master.
Oh, so gorgeous. I can only imagine the views in Ghost of Yote. And, oh, what Mount Yote must look like. Oh, 2025! happened to me?
This is all I could find.
It is enough to make the poison, but I don't want our time to end.
The Shimura cemetery isn't far.
With a view of the waterfall. Let's go, my lord.
Very well. Lead the way.
Hiya!
Kazumasa, I do enjoy our rides together.
Did you say Kazuma-san?
Did I? You ride with your father's grace.
Did you often go riding with my father?
Lord Sakai taught me to ride a horse.
I just did wonder if
Careful.
Yuriko and
Wait,
Kazumasa had a
I can mix
fling.
the new poison for you.
Seems to be
Does it work?
implied.
Oh, it's terrible. Causes madness. They'll turn on each other like wild beasts.
Good. Make it. Quickly.
The poison is finished. Take it.
Hallucination,
I'll
dark.
stay here.
Yes, dear Yuriko. Watch me work.
Sumuta! Bitin zo daartoe! Soms shunken na chic bolson, yum alakta. Tengwe!
Oh, they are searching, huh?
Yamarnyag yam harwo! Ten harak de gulben! Hartla! Zugzen bolota!
Anybody got more stuff for me?
Not bandits. Mongols.
Oh, I couldn't see them from here. After all this, I'm worried about the Shimura cemetery, my lord. Would you check on it with me?
Of course, Yuriko. Let's have a look. Are you tired, Yuriko?
No, Lord Sakai. This is the best day I've had since our afternoon at Lake Onu.
I don't remember that. You are sure that was me?
It was so long ago. You must have forgotten.
I think they had a fling.
The war hasn't touched this place. Do you remember, young master? We'd pay our respects to the Shimura warriors buried here. Then spend the afternoon writing poems.
I remember, Yuriko.
Let's write one now.
Who's haiku? Reflect on impermanence. Bit close to home, wouldn't you say?
Unbreakable walls. Stone abides rushing water. Life flows into death.
Well said, my lord. The proud do not endure. The greatest of us fall in the end.
We should return to Omi.
I'll stay a while.
I know better than to argue.
Good. You learned something today. Kazumasa used to say Lord Shimura was too concerned with that castle.
The strongest point on the island.
He equated strength with the huge, the immovable, like a mountain.
Yet a point. Doubt and indecision have destroyed armies. In the midst of battle, true leaders must stay rooted, stand firm.
But look at that waterfall. All that immovable rock yields to water. The strength we need is all around us. I have one more place I would like to visit, my lord. When you're ready.
Do not endure. I do hope that the haiku mechanic does come back in Ghost of Yote. Or an equally... or a similar mechanic. Because I always thought the haikus were cool.
Lord Sakai!
Hold on, crickets.
Isn't it beautiful?
Very. Why are we here?
Are you upset? I hope it's not wrong of us to come.
I don't understand.
It's so painful to see you weighed down by sadness with Lady Sakai and the little one.
Yuriko, are you alright?
It's nothing. I just felt a little faint.
When did you last eat?
Yesterday, I think.
Wait here. I'll find us something.
I'm not a child.
Please, Yuriko. Rest here a moment.
As you wish, since you ask so sweetly.
I'll be back soon. Maybe there's game nearby.
Maybe. Yeah! I thought I could roll.
Maybe there's game nearby.
Come to Bor to feed Yuriko. Thought I got reloaded. What?
Or I'll bring this to Yuriko. Make her eat a little. Yuriko.
And she is
Yuriko!
gone.
Her horse isn't here. She rode off.
And just in case you're tuning in for the first time, I have played this before. This is just me playing it on PC with some mods. Mod in the description. And this side quest has always been a heartbreaking one for me. Oh man. Heavy.
Powder. Herbs. She came this way.
There's the horse.
Yuriko's horse. She can't be far.
Rim. There she is.
Yuriko!
My lord.
Yuriko, are you hurt?
No. I was just... I got lost.
Where were you going?
I saw my mother. She waved but kept walking. I had to catch up.
I'm bringing you home.
No. My mother. I have to make an offering.
You do not.
Please. For all the times I've done as you asked. Come with me. Let me pay respects to my mother.
All right. But don't push yourself.
Thank you. My mother would take me on long walks in these hills and teach me about the plants.
Maybe that's why you saw her.
They're almost there.
A cemetery.
My family is here.
Oh man.
Kazumasa. That night, you brought little Jin to me. When he was so sick after all that time in the forest. We had already lost Lady Sakai. Kazumasa, are you listening?
I'm listening.
I made him drink that remedy my mother taught him. We sat by his side the whole night. You held my hand. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
That night, I was so scared. So sad for little Jin. But I was so happy. Does that make me a bad person?
No.
When he recovered. When you taught me how to ride. The day we rode to the onsen. Oh, the sunset was red and full.
That was what?
The best day of my life. It's dark, Kazumasa. Tell me what you see.
Castle Kaneda.
I wish you weren't there so often.
Why do you say that?
You have many responsibilities. I am grateful for the time we share, but I always want more.
I can see all the way to Yuriko.
I remember the war. A tragedy for all the clans.
There's the temple in Kushi. You can see the pagoda.
Every new year, I pray there for you and little Jin and my family.
Jin is lucky you take such good care of him. Now tell me what you see.
She's gone.
Yuriko? Rest, Yuriko. The strength we need is all around us. The mighty fall at last, to be no more than dust before the wind.
Thanks, Nobu. The art of seeing.